please. Let's get 2 packs just in case, because we always need them. All right.
We found the plastic to do in the porch.
Yeah, it's 6 mil thick, 10 foot tall, and 100 foot long. Our porch is 16 foot out, 40 foot across, and 16 foot. So 16 and 16 is 32, and 40 is 72 feet. It's 100 foot long. And then the 6 mil thickness, I've used for the last 5 years on that, and it's never ripped open. It's thick enough. So what we do is we take 1x2s, wrap it up on the bottom, and then screw that in all the way across the bottom, pull it up tight on top, and 1x2s wrap it and cut off the excess. Because, you know, it's only, I think, 7 foot tall, not 10 foot.
Right.
So we got plenty to wrap.
That means we need some 1x2s?
Yes. That's on my list.
All right, we picked up the wood for the his bedroom. We also got the fairing strips and the plastic to enclose the back decking.
Right.
Picked up, actually he's got a piece there that Tracy needs for her, it's her lift to get her in and out of bed, right?
Right. Now also, here's what I don't realize. Got my phone in one hand, got my new camera in the other that I gotta keep recording because you guys want it on better quality. I can't just set this down somewhere. There's a $1,000 rig I just can't set down and leave.
And he did already.
I did already, yes.
I didn't hear him say, Reap, watch my camera. All I heard him say was, meet me over there. And his camera was left on the pile of wood.
I went back and got it.
Now we're just trying to find like another 10 plastic tray to go into the plants that we have along the pool, because there's so many and they have no trays under them and it's leaking and going to make a mess out of the carpeting by the pool. I found some yesterday, so we got to find more until we build. We're going to actually build a tray all the way alongside to put all the plants in out of some plywood, and then we can actually put them all in there and water them all at once. But we need to find those trays. And we found the plastic covers for the plants as well, so Rich is paying for it. We're gonna get out of here. All right, so we got everything we needed. Now we gotta load it into the van. Oh yeah, the seats are down from picking us up at the airport.
Right.
Hopefully that one goes down. Gave you trouble last time. Remember?
No. Give me trouble this time.
That was funny.
It was not fun.
Yeah, it was, and it's on film too.
How's the thing you're gonna lean on gonna fall down on you?
Yeah, all right, listen, we gotta get this loaded.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, that's barely gonna fit in there, man.
I got this. You do the video. Yeah, we'll have to do them sideways a little bit.
It's 43 degrees outside, but you never know.
My toes say it's cold. They're telling me it's cold.
Now that's the way he's dressed. And then you got me. In my Carhartt.
You're in your Carhartt pants.
I'm fully dressed, yep.
See, that's what it's like when you don't actually work. You don't get hot. I'm not now, really, I'm not cold no more. You know, it takes a lot out of you to hold that camera on people. All right, we got it in there, but now look at that dirt that's left there. I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, don't touch that. Just leave it go. I'll get the vacuum thing.
All right, what I'm going to do, got some rock here, and I'm going to take the rock and put it around here to shake to make this heavy and leave it right there.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave it on that step for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, next we're going to cut off them big yellow leaves that are touching the water that ain't heading towards the sky. See, all that's heading back towards the sky. These ones here, from it being knocked over twice in a week and underwater for a night, it just hasn't recovered. So they're touching the water. We're just going to cut all them off and leave the stalks growing up to the ones that are new growth. Yeah, just slide your feet and you ain't got to worry about no stingrays. Oh, yeah. You want to try and like throw them all together instead of just splaying them out anywhere. Right. You put them in a pile, they'll float together. Look at the size of that leaf.
I know. And it would have been all right, except for it just stayed in too long.
Stayed in the water too long?
Yeah. I mean, what? Fell on us two or three times.
2 times in like 3 days.
Right. Yeah. And then we replanted it with Sharon. And
Yeah, and then replanted it.
so she is shocked a little bit, but she come back.
You've got like 4 branches leaning to the left there. Are any of them bad to where you can cut any of them off?
These?
Yeah.
No, these are nice. This one might die, it's hard to say.
I think it needs to either be turned over or flipped over to where it leans to the right.
You're just going to have to leave them go. You can't force them. If they fall, if they die, you take them off. You got 1, 2, 3, and then all of these little guys come up too. You got here's another little guy here. You got a bunch of new growth coming up. That's our problem.
We're going to get this thing to grow if it kills us.
Oh, it will.
It was doing so good.
Oh. Oh. That was stupid.
What'd you do? You got a rock between your your flip-flop and your foot.
Yeah, I guess I've seen a flip-flop, so I haven't seen you with them. I didn't think about it. Rocks all over.
See how these are leaning this way? What if you took them and leaned them that way out in front? Like that one right there, yeah. Pull it towards you underneath that one.
I know.
And where it flips over forward.
Nope, doesn't want to.
All right. Worth a try. You got one more over here to at least cut the tip off.
Right, like I did on that other.
Yeah, but cut it a little more straighter this time. You know what's going to be heartbreaking to me? Taking these plants back out next summer. Then my pool's going to look empty.
Well, we get another one.
Just like the backyard looks empty now that we brought them all in. All right, so we're good. Let's take this stuff out. We trimmed off all of that, or like how I use the word we? So there's a lot of foliage cut off there. So now the roots that are in the dirt and underneath and in the gravel will produce to the ones that are growing, and it'll stop trying to save these ones here. So it'll start growing, you know, a lot faster now.
We got to fix this one. This one was on a rock, but it was a shaky rock and it fell over.
Where?
Right here. You didn't even notice it. But I did.
Is it floating there or something?
It's on its side.
Oh. Pick it back up and
Rocks came out of it.
then move it over here where these flat ones are, where these rays are.
Right. That's what I want to do is move it like rays.
Oh, the whole pot and everything fell over. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, because it's just on a little
Yeah,
rock.
just slide him over. That ray will
Come on,
move.
buddy. Come on, boy. You gonna move for me, buddy? Come on. There you go. Yeah.
That's a lot more sturdy.
See now some of these are gonna.
Bring them up and let them propped up on the back here. Here you go.
That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Yeah, Bob just took that up out of his backyard and brought it over, so it's going through stress and traumatic too. No, leave that down there. That was roots were in there.
Okay, there we go. This one's
There's a ray right by your foot, so don't step down.
No, I put money outside.
Oh, they're right here. No, I'm telling you, there's a ray by your foot. Don't step down. He moved away now. Because I say, there's a ray by your foot. Don't step down. No, I put him on the outside. The conversation just wasn't matching up, Reed. There you go. All right, now, go run over there and dive in and go underneath all them rays. Look at how they're stacked up over there in the warmth.
You know it's crazy, isn't it?
They're everywhere over there. Oh, so your idea is you go and work for 2 minutes and then you want to sit in the hot tub for an hour.
Yes, I am yet to sit in the damn hot tub. Oh, that feels so nice. Oh.
I keep it at 103, and then you didn't even turn on no jets. Here's one. There's slow speed and a high speed. Here's another one. Here's another one. And then here's this one. How's that? Hold up, Reed. Do that pose again. We'll get you a thumbnail.
Okay. So the camera keeps switching on me and going from like regular high definition to ultra high definition, which is what I'm looking for, 4K. And I discovered that at Aquashella. So a lot of that picture came out a lot better. I just need to get, move a little slower and smoother. I realized I didn't see that until afterward because I was always doing it regular. Now that I spotted that, I can do something about it. But I will not have the ability to upgrade like Bigrich. That camera is awesome. It does work awesome. You can actually see the patterns on the cichlids in the pool and everything. It's just dynamic. It really is. And I don't think there's been one bad comment since we put the test thingy out there this morning. And then we actually viewed it ourselves and it said, wow, what a difference. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. He's going to go with that. It's all kinds of extra step and extra camera and this and that and the other, but what are you going to do? So, I mean, that's over $1,000 to upgrade. I just don't have that ability at this time. Maybe later, but not now. I'm still paying on this phone that I'm using, so but it's better than what I had. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and we got a bunch more coming up. I think we got a East Coast trip to New Jersey and all that with some pickups to do here pretty soon. And I know in like 2 more weeks is the week before Thanksgiving, we got the OCA, and that's convention, Ohio Cichlid Association. And that is literally around the corner. And Haley and a bunch of other people will be staying here at Bigrich's OFR because it is right around the corner. So I just wanted to come in and take a quick look at all our friends. In fact, let's go out. I mean, you've seen them from Bigrich already, but went in there, fixed that and all that. That's nice. Got to sit in the hot tub finally. Awesome. But I just counted them recently, and there was like 20 to 21 of them sitting right up in here. They all like the hot water, that's for sure. But there are some down there too as well. In fact, the other half is down there because there's like 40 of them. So, but it looks, yeah, right. Look at this, and then look at Rich's. What a difference. I wish I could do that, but don't have that capability yet. But hopefully mine turn out in 4K now and look a little better than they have been. Hey everybody, Reaper here. Hope you enjoyed the video. A little one, really. We just went and did some shopping. We got that wood. We'll probably get that up in a day or two. We got some heavy frost coming here in the next 2 nights. So after those frosts hit, we got to go out to the back pond, get the 2 lilies out, and get them put into the pool pond. In the meantime, there's no bubbles, no lights, no nothing going on in my tank. any of my tanks or my house. We lost power. I guess some bulldozer ran into 3 transformers up the road, and not only is most of Aurora, but Twinsburg's out as well. So I do have portable bubblers that I keep around, you know, for like when we do rescues and this and that. I got a couple that I've grabbed from Bigrich, of course. So I'm stocked. So if and when, you know, we're going to give it to like 7 or so. And, you know, by then, or if I see any of the fish starting to, you know, stress or come to the top, then we'll put those in. So it's just one thing after another. But I tell you what, my back feels good. I got to relax in that hot tub finally after all these times. I've never been in the hot tub. Not that one anyways. But yeah, so he's had other hot tubs. I gave him one of the hot tubs in his house. But yeah, that's a long story, long time ago. But yeah, I got to enjoy the good one. And it was awesome. So we'll take care of some more things. Again, like I said, we got the convention coming up here in 2 weeks. And then after that, you know, Bigrich, I asked him about the East Coast trip, and he's like, man, we're just getting this stuff settled. I'm still, you know, coming down from doing, you know, Dallas. I says, I hear you. And I says, and then we got the OCR in 2 weeks. He goes, what? I says, it's in 2 weeks. And sure enough, Mara pulled the calendar up, and it's 2 weeks from this Saturday. And we actually have a booth, and we're actually helping. So we got tours, a bunch of tours going on, all kinds of different things. So I'll probably be running OFR tours and this and that Saturday while Bigrich is setting up the table and helping them set up. And then we'll do our thing up there Saturday and Sunday during the actual, you know, convention. One I've never been to. So it ought to be interesting. So you guys stay fishy, my friends. Subscribe, like, and guess what? We hit that 11,000 mark. I'm so happy. And I had such a good time aqua shell again. It was awesome. You guys stay fishy, my friends, and we'll go deeper with a reaper.